back-to-back champions after one period of this game number 4. And to put it to you, Bill, what do the Sixers specifically have to do to stop this onslaught by L.A.?
They're going to have to do a better job on the boards and stop the Lakers from getting a second and third shot. But they're going to have to do a better job of executing their offense. Now, they haven't run very much, and maybe that's just as well. But when they get in a half-court game, they're not executing very well. They're giving the Laker defense time to make the switches and get in the position they want to get. They're going to have to try to throw the Laker defense off. Now, the Laker defense is strictly a team defense. It's helping out, helping out, helping out. And if you throw a few wrinkles into it, maybe you can throw the timing of the defense off.
Look at the fast break points, 10-0 in Los Angeles' favor. As we start the second period, Dick Stockton and Bill Russell from the Forum in Inglewood, and a 3-second violation called against the Lakers. Philadelphia has not come close to solving the trapping defense of the Lakers in this series.
They're doing a good job defensively themselves, but they're giving up too many baskets on breakdown offensively.
McAdoo is on Caldwell Jones, and Landsberger pushes Bobby Jones coming in.
And that pass was a little too hard to pass. That's what I mean. They're not executing crisply.
There's Bobby Jones, who suffered a hip injury, actually defending against that Michael Cooper alley-oop play when Cooper's knee hit his hip. Landsberger is on Mike Bantam. Jamaal Wilkes is guarding now Bobby Jones, and now he's inside on Bantam on a switch. Caldwell Jones with a hook shot across the key in the scoring column for the first time. He's 1 for 4, so Jones has 2 points. He's averaged 7.7 in this series. Landsberger, they'll give him the outside shot. Cooper, watched by Andrew Toney, into Magic Johnson, and Johnson just burned Maurice Cheeks. No contest inside.
6'8".
Or more. Cheeks comes in and hits outside and misses, and a loose ball foul. Philadelphia, as you said, and as our coaches have said, not a good perimeter shooting team. And Clint Richardson, who has been a scrappy defensive player and tough off the boards, coming into the ball game, replacing Cheeks, who goes out with 2 points. Cooper has 2 fouls in the game. Landsberger rebound. Magic threads the needle at Jamaal. The best nickname maybe in the league, Silk. That's how smooth he is, and he lives up to it.
And they're running their fast break to perfection. Philadelphia doesn't give them that many, but when they get them, they're taking advantage of them.
McAdoo fouls Bobby Jones. And it was a good pass that time along the baseline from Andrew Toney to Bobby Jones, who got free.
Here's Bobby Jones. Sets the screen, then rolls to the basket. Stays right with it.
McAdoo's first foul and the 13th foul on the Lakers. Bobby Jones has been an outstanding free throw shooter. In practice yesterday, the Lakers worked a long time on free throw shooting. They have been mediocre at best in the series. And Bobby Jones misses 2, and I don't remember the last time I saw that. McAdoo coming back, 13-point lead. A little more than 2 minutes gone by in the second period. Landsberger lost the ball off his leg. Philadelphia ball. So Clint Richardson and Andrew Toney, the guards, as they bring it up. 5-4, the record on the road for Philadelphia in the playoffs.
Now, the Lakers are clearly outplaying the Sixers, but they are not taking advantage of it. With the way they're outplaying them at this point, that should be a bigger lead than what it is.
But the Sixers, those turnovers are hurting them. They have now turned the ball over 7 times. 9:51 remaining in the second period. The Lakers are up by 13, which matches their biggest lead of the game. And Philadelphia trying to find a way to close the gap. 11 in the playoffs, and everyone was interested to see how they'd react from a defeat. Well, they lost game 2, and it might have done them more good than harm as things have progressed. The Lakers have come out not only on a tear Tuesday, but in this game as well. And a key reason, Tuesday night, and in the second half of the year, Bob McAdoo, who Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said he's like a found gold. That's what McAdoo has meant coming off the bench for the Lakers.
The Sixers are going to have to, the next 3 or 4 minutes, they're going to have to get back in this game because the Lakers are not playing well now. And if they can't generate something now, it may be a real problem for them.
Jamaal Wilkes rims the hoop, and Richardson fights for the loose ball, but it was last touched by Philadelphia. And there's Pat Riley, who was part of Adolph Rupp's in the 1966 NCAA championship, team that lost to Texas Western. Cooper finds McAdoo and Bobby Jones to Toney. Richardson filling the lane on the left side. And Toney with a runner bank shot. Can't make it. He had a good percentage shot there. And on a turnover, LA hasn't done it much. Toney misses again. Caldwell Jones fights, and he had position on Landsberg. Philadelphia trailing by 11. 3 minutes gone by in the second period. Caldwell Jones, many times in the playoffs, when C. Jones started to assert himself on the defensive board, Philadelphia ran a string of points. Caldwell Jones misses, and Landsberg a rebound. Kareem is going to head back into the ball game as he adjusts his goggles at the scorer's table, and Norm Nixon will join him coming back in.
The Sixers may be better off if they were to work the ball a little longer before they take that outside shot, because there's not enough time to pick up the rhythm it takes to make those shots.
Magic inside, rolls off the hoop, and Caldwell Jones with another rebound. He has 4 now off the glass. Toney going all the way in, and they call an LA foul. 4th team foul on the Lakers. Michael Cooper, being helped up, was part of that collision. Norm Nixon comes back in the ball game.
Dick, I don't know which one of the two guys are most deceptive in terms of speed, Magic Johnson or Andrew Toney. They both are much quicker than they appear, and when you try to set up for them defensively, it's too late.
Kareem has 8 points in the ball game, and Cooper, who sits down, well, he remains in with 3 fouls. So Michael Cooper stays in the ball game with 3 fouls. Julius Erving with 8 points as Andrew goes to the line. Toney is 2 for 7 from the field.
You remember there was some talk about the fact that the Lakers were only playing 7 guys. But now you have Bob McAdoo is going from center to forward now with Kareem back in there so that they can get the... Andrew Toney's not having a very good shooting night. But they can... This is why I said fatigue is not a factor. They have plenty of time off, but these guys play dual position. So the 7 guys play like 9.
And Clay Johnson is going to come into the ball game. McAdoo feeding Wilkes. Blocked by Julius Erving inside, out of bounds. Still LA ball, and here comes Clay Johnson. The earliest we've seen him. He played 4 minutes on Tuesday night. A free agent who was picked up on the Continental League Billings team.
And he's a good defensive player.
And can leap. Nixon double team Toney and Caldwell Jones on Abdul-Jabbar, who hits the skyhook. Kareem wants another world championship ring. He's hit his last 5. He's been on a title team 2 years ago here and with the Milwaukee Bucks as well. 7:45 remaining in the first half. Toney with a runner.